Well, good day. My name is Colin Singh Dillon. I am the Chief Technical Officer at the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association, and I am fortunate to be joined by my colleague today in cybersecurity, Mr. AJ Khan.
Hello everyone, this is AJ Khan and I am the Director of APMA Institute of Automotive Cybersecurity.
And we're very excited to be launching Canada's first, possibly North America's first, possibly the first in the global hemisphere, the Automotive Cybersecurity Awards, or as we like to call them at the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association's Institute of Automotive Cybersecurity, the Cyber Mobility Awards. AJ, this is October, it is Cybersecurity Month, and we chose to go with awards because we felt that sector and that segment within the sector needed to be given attention. And let's face it, it's always good to receive an award, no?
Yes, of course, but I think it's always good to receive an award if you have done some hard work and you are being recognized. So lots of great people, lots of great organizations who are stepping up and enabling the automotive cybersecurity challenge, and we like to recognize all that effort.
You know, it's a new member to the auto family as vehicles have gone from being mechanical devices to more technical devices. It's a new member to the manufacturing sector, the operations technology as it grows. But it's a very important member to this whole family. Cybersecurity has to be foundational. Company or organization wants to build or manufacture parts and components. And we feel it was critical that that was highlighted. And awards are a great way to do this. But I think it's also critical to understand the multiple categories of how we do this. But AJ, before we go too deep into the Cyber Mobility Awards, let's tell everybody a little bit about the APMA-IAC.
Yes, so APMA has been involved in cybersecurity since the inception of the APMA Cybersecurity Committee in January of 2019. And we did some amazing work in 2019 to enable and the increase of awareness in automotive cybersecurity. The one thing which is important here to note is that APMA IAC is now looking at multiple areas of automotive cybersecurity, such as governance, assessments, education, and technology. And in all those areas, we hope to leverage the great skill set and talent which is available in Canada to solve these multiple challenges.
Yeah, it's a, it's this institute is going to be there to support not only the complete supply chain, but also to provide kind of education and initiatives in the acceleration of technology. Because one of the areas we feel, AJ, that we are lacking is the development of software and hardware to help and support the cyber sector. Please.
Yeah, on that particular note, I think one of the things which is something really lacking is the cyber community as a whole does not understand our automotive sector. And that's why the challenge which is there of developing hardware and software solutions for the automotive manufacturing sector has to be looked at, explored, and then the cyber community has to step up and actually help the automotive sector in that.
When we founded the Cybersecurity Committee at the APMA, we made sure we had representation from multiple sectors. We're talking insurance, we're talking aerospace, we're talking national security, we're talking blockchain, we're talking AI, we're talking cyber specialists, because we understand in order for us to be resilient, we have to bring the best of the best together to make sure that our objectives, which are to support and to secure the complete supply chain, was going to be met.
And that particular thing is also being looked at a global level from various regulations bodies. New regulations are coming out, such as the UNEC WP29, ISO 21434. Transport Canada has come up with its key principles. ANISA is also looking at that aspect. In US, the Department of Transport is also looking at that. So it's an effort which is at a global level, and all countries, all jurisdictions are looking towards enabling that. And APMA IAC is one component of that, where we are exploring the holistic range of solutions which are required for this particular challenge.
And I would basically say to all those listening and watching, just keep watching this space. APMA-IAC is going to be making a global splash and a difference when it comes to cybersecurity in the automotive sector. But AJ, hey, we've got 10 awards plus to give away today. I'm super excited. Why don't you say let's get right into this?
Yes, and I'm super excited to share the winners because those are amazing individuals and amazing organizations.
And as excited as you are to recognize the winners, I'm that excited to recognize our sponsors. Events like the Cyber Mobility Awards could not take place without the support of its sponsors. And so, going through this list of esteemed companies and organizations, ABC Technologies, the ACE Climatic Chamber over at Ontario Tech University, the David Johnson Research Technology Park at the University of Waterloo, Invest Stratford and their Rhizone network service provider, KPMG, Microsoft Canada, Trustwave, the University of Windsor, Windsor Essex Economic Development, and Woodbridge Group. And really, AJ, we've got a great list of sponsoring companies. And it really is the foundation of IAC. You have the education academic in this package. You have technology companies. You have individuals and organizations that will support in governance. I think the sponsorship and the companies that have stepped up to support really do reflect what APMA-IAC is all about.
You're absolutely correct, Colin. The amazing thing which I see in this list is the mix of various organizations who are actually helping us recognize these individuals and organizations. And big thanks to our sponsors, but it also shows that how many people are really excited about this sector, how many organizations want to add value to this sector, and they are helping us in making sure that we enable automotive cybersecurity in the automotive sector.
Yeah. And, part of what we've been doing as we go through, AJ, with the committee and with now the APMA-IAC, is to go deeper. It's one thing for us to all sit around a table and have conversations on cybersecurity and privacy and building a resilient network system and a company, but we need to know where we stand today in order for us to be able to move to tomorrow. And so we're very excited to share some initial findings. We did a partnership with our good friends at the KPMG Canada, and it was a several-month initiative where we had challenged our members at the APMA to answer a survey specific to automotive cybersecurity. This brought in multiple information packages, componentry that we're going through, and I believe in December is going to be the big launch, where we really go deeper into, the new reality when it comes to cyber threats.
And I think this survey is just one of the ways where we are adding value and trying to make sure that our industry is aware of these challenges. But this survey is definitely something which highlights many areas which need to be given attention. And I think KPMG has really helped us in enumerating what are those challenges.
Yeah, and a big shout out to John and Haley and Lada over there at KPMG that have worked diligently alongside the APMA team to bring this product together. And I'm sure the countless others in the background that have been supporting it. But, this is just a blast of some of the information. It's obviously just, partial. But, AJ, if we kind of look at this and, for me, one or two things really do stand out, and top barriers to cyber preparedness. Those 4 points on the bottom left there: lacking the right talent, low visibility into the key risks, lack of support for leadership, and unclear return on investment have been identified as challenging areas. What are your thoughts on some of those?
I think they actually really highlight the challenges which are out there, because let's face it, automotive cybersecurity skill set is not available. I've been in cybersecurity for 20 years, but when it comes to automotive cybersecurity, I know that the people who are in cyber in, let's say, the financial institutions, they cannot address automotive cybersecurity requirements. So we have to build a new skill set, and we have to look at people who are passionate about automotive cybersecurity. And I think our education institutes can play a large role in that.
And the other one that jumps out is 13% over on the right-hand side say they don't have any designated individual driving their strategy at all. And again, that really does reflect the conversations we've been having over the past 2 years. And I think is it naivety? Is it this kind of lack of understanding? Because cybersecurity could be a major threat, not only to a company and their secret source, but also to the end product, the vehicle itself, when you and I actually drive that vehicle. So the reason we're so passionate about cybersecurity, the reason why we're banging the drum continuously about cybersecurity is because we feel until our sector take a number as low as 13% down to maybe 2% or 1%, then we're saying, we're making a difference. Would you not agree?
Definitely. I think 13% really surprised me that they don't have any designated individual driving their strategy. And strategy, cyber governance is something we really need to look at. And one thing I have to say here is when we look at cybersecurity in the automotive sector, we have to look at it beyond IT security. We have to look also include OT security. We also have to look at the vehicle security. What about the physical security? What about V2X communication and security in that? So when we start talking about strategy in automotive cybersecurity, it's really a very, very vast area, and that has to be addressed. So definitely this number is something which is really standing out, and strategy needs to be really looked at from I would say from a board level perspective, from a C-level perspective, and we need to explore those solutions.
I agree. Again, thank you to KPMG for providing support and partnership on that survey. And AJ, you know what? I think we're getting very close to going through these nominations and recognizing the winners. But before we do so, we wanted to make sure that the whole process was as transparent as possible. We wanted to make sure that the companies and organizations and individuals that were chosen through a process. And, here is a list of the nomination committee. Feel free to read out everybody's name and give them a big thank you on behalf of the IAC.
I guess I think the nomination committee was critical to ensuring that we recognize the individuals and the organizations who have done so much work in automotive cybersecurity. I would like to thank Lauren, Philip, Krish, and of course, Colin, yourself for getting us together and making sure we go through the whole process. We got the information through public nominations, and then the committee went through the various nominations and selected the winners. So thank you again to the nomination committee.
And also thank you for all those that put in the nominations as well. It was an online process, and you took time out to make sure you nominated your individuals with their justification on why you felt they were the right individual / company / organization. So AJ, it just feels like we're getting closer. But again, we want to make sure that our sponsors are recognized as we're about to launch the first ever Cyber Mobility Awards. And the first category, I'll hand over to you, AJ.
So the first award is Academic Cyber Initiatives, and this is for the Canadian college or university whose initiatives have contributed to automotive cybersecurity and have achieved distinction. And this award is sponsored by the University of Windsor. And the winner of this award is University of Waterloo, and it is being accepted by Sebastian Fischmeister, professor at University of Waterloo, and he has done some amazing work in the field of automotive cybersecurity. He is continuing to do some great things, and I know very soon we'll hear more and more about the amazing things he's doing and the new initiatives he's involved in.
Yeah, Sebastian's been involved with startups, companies, research, product development, a major global player when it comes to cybersecurity. And we're not talking from yesterday, AJ. We're talking a person who's probably got a similar time frame of experience as yourself. So yeah, big congratulations to Sebastian Fischmeister.
Hello, I'm delighted and honored to receive this award from the APMA's Institute for Automotive Cybersecurity. The award confirms the importance of my teams and my work and helps communicate the message that future connected and automated vehicles need to be both safe and secure. The University of Waterloo, the Waterloo Center for Automotive Research, and many partners, including the APMA, were instrumental so we could work on this important topic. A big thank you to all of them, and again, thank you very much for the award.
And this next award, Best Cyber Startups, is very close to my heart. As an entrepreneur, I know what it takes to become a successful startup. So this award is for the Canadian Autotech small or medium-sized enterprise to be recognized for contributions and investments in cybersecurity. And this award is sponsored by our good friends at TrustWave. And the winner is iSARA. iSARA is doing some amazing things in quantum encryption. They have been recognized as a world leader in that field, and they were part of the APMA activities in CES in Las Vegas before COVID-19, when it was in-person activity, and they had the first quantum encryption implementation in an automated vehicle. So congratulations to iSARA, and accepting on their behalf is Scott Totsky, who's the CEO and co-founder of iSARA. Congratulations once again.
iSARA is honored to be recognized as the best cybersecurity startup by the APMA's Institute of Automotive Cybersecurity. We're thrilled that the IAC created these awards to recognize the great innovation that's happening here in Canada and that has an impact on the global automotive industry. At iSARA, we're working hard to develop the tools and technology needed to simplify the migration of cryptography. This is essential as quantum computers emerge as a threat to the encryption that we rely on today. This award helps raise awareness of critical cybersecurity threats like quantum computers and the great work that's being done here in Canada. And we would like to thank you once again for this recognition.
And the Cyber Woman of the Year Award, which recognizes a woman working in Canada with outstanding achievements in cybersecurity specific to the automotive sector. This award is sponsored by ABC Technologies, a company that's working in innovation in plastics and lightweighting. And the winner is Dr. Ikjot Seni, a assistant professor at the University of Windsor. A very, AJ, I would say a very challenging nomination category, because there were so many excellent, nominees for this. So, congratulations to Dr. Ikjot Seni.
Congratulations to Dr. Seni. She's doing some amazing work in V2X and on the privacy side. So that's something more and more we are moving towards as we move towards smart cities. So big congratulations to Dr. Seni. And yes, it was a challenging nomination because there was some amazing work being done by so many different ladies in the field of automotive cybersecurity.
First of all, thank you APMA and apmaIAC for organizing the first ever Automotive Security Awards. And I'm so honored and humbled to receive this award for Cyber Woman of the Year. I take it as my badge of honor, and I will keep continuing my work in automotive security. I'm so grateful to represent a small number of women in this sector, and I would like to thank the nomination committee for recognizing my work on V2X security, and thank you everyone who nominated me.
The next award is the Global Cyber Achievement Award, a global company or organization making a difference to the automotive sector with their work in cybersecurity. This award is sponsored by David Johnson Research and Technology Park at the University of Waterloo. And the winner is Autocrypt. And accepting on behalf of Autocrypt is Daniel, their co-founder and CEO. Again, it's the whole parameters around cybersecurity are moving away just from the vehicle, AJ. It's moving into the operation of how that vehicle is manufactured. It's then moving into the ecosystem in which that vehicle maneuvers. And we know the work that AutoCrypt is doing globally, is leading that whole kind of V2X sector when it comes to securing the vehicle, the individuals, and the environment around it.
Yes, so AutoCrypt is doing some amazing work, and they are looking at the entire ecosystem, which is critical, rather than looking at a single component of the vehicle cybersecurity, for example. So AutoCrypt is doing some fabulous work, and we really congratulate them for winning this award.
Hello, I'm Daniel Kim, CEO of Autocrypt. We are providing cybersecurity solutions for the secure communication of cars and protecting vehicles from attack. We are very excited for the future of autonomous vehicles, but we believe firmly in prioritizing cybersecurity. So a big thank you to APMA for acknowledging our work and giving us this award. We look forward to APMA and Canada's future in smart mobility and ITS projects, and hope to also be involved in implementing cybersecurity together.
The next category we have is the Manufacturer Cyber Achievement Award, which is for a Canadian Tier 1 supplier whose digital manufacturing initiatives in OT, software, hardware have achieved distinction, of course, with regards to cybersecurity. And this award is being sponsored by Microsoft. And the winner of this award is Siemens. Siemens is doing some amazing things with regards to cyber. For example, their Cyber Defense Center, which is focused on providing cyber protection for critical infrastructure in Canada. They are also doing some great things with regards to OT, operational technology, cybersecurity, which of course is critical for manufacturing sector. And accepting this award on behalf of Siemens is Faisal Qazi, the President and CEO of Siemens Canada. So once again, congratulations to Faisal and the wider Siemens Canada team. Great job.
I'm Faisal Qazi, President and CEO of Siemens Canada. On behalf of my company, I'd like to sincerely thank APMA and the nomination committee for selecting Siemens for the Manufacturer Cyber Achievement Award. Also Microsoft Canada for sponsoring the award. We are thrilled that our efforts to create a cyber defense center in Canada to protect critical industries like the automotive industry have been recognized in such an outstanding manner. We look forward to working with APMA and our partners across Canada to secure the critical infrastructure of our country.
The next award is OEM Cyber Achievement. This is for a global OEM who's leading cyber initiatives specific to ISO 21434 and have achieved distinction in this regard. This award is being sponsored by Woodbridge. And the winner of this award is Ford. And this is specifically due to the work of Lisa Boren, the Vehicle Security Manager at Ford Motor Company. She is the co-convener of the ISO 21434 committee, and she's leading the initiatives on enabling ISO 21434. So big congratulations to her.
Yeah, and AJ, 21434 is going to be a bunch of numbers everyone's going to hear a lot of in the next few years, because if you don't comply, you don't supply. So make sure you're understanding. But again, hats off to Lisa Boran and the work she's done and the support she's given to the sector. It's been critical, and as excited as we are to see this ISO standard come through, I'm sure some of the supply chain are beginning to worry a little bit about the extra work and effort that needs to go in. But that's what it's all about. We want to do the same as what was happening 20, 30 years ago with quality standards coming into the auto sector. We want to make sure cyber is embraced the correct way, and we think this standard will support that.
And I just want to mention that APMA IAC will have the ISO 21434 self-assessment questionnaire coming out in 2021.
Hello, my name is Lisa Boren. I'm a Vehicle Cybersecurity Manager at Ford Motor Company. It's a real honor to receive this OEM Cyber Achievement Award. My relationship with APMA started in early 2019 during a Transport of Canada workshop where we were working on new cybersecurity guidelines and principles. I similarly co-lead ISO SAE 21434 engineering standard, which we're hoping to lay the foundation for more consistent cybersecurity engineering best practices across the automotive industry. So with that, thank you very much, APMA, for this consideration and this privilege. Thank you.
Okay, and the next award is the Outstanding Individual Cyber Achievement Award. This is for an individual working in Canada with an outstanding achievement in at least one of the following areas: education, technology, governance, and assessments. This award is sponsored by KPMG. And really, AJ, those four categories are completely met by our winner of Outstanding Individual Cyber Achievement, Dr. Mitra Mersani. She is an associate professor at Windsor Waterloo. I think a big shout out to the University of Windsor, to the Windsor region. Like, what are you people doing? What's in your water? Because you guys seem to be picking up a lot of awards. Dr. Mitra is a global powerhouse when it comes to cybersecurity. Her work in multiple areas, supporting IT, cyber, OT, cyber, and technology development of cyber is key.
Yes, Dr. Mitra is doing a lot of amazing things in automotive cybersecurity, and she's looking at it from a unique approach, which is the hardware security perspective. So amazing things are being done by her and the wider Windsor region. Big congratulations to University of Windsor and Dr. Mitra for this award.
Thank you, APMA, for the award. It's an honor to be recognized. Cybersecurity is going to play a major role in many industries, including manufacturing. I'm hoping with all the hard work that the people in APMA and the whole industry are doing, we put Canada as a global leader, and we could have a secure and safe community. Thank you once again.
And the two Smart City Awards, and the first of the Smart City Cyber Award, which is to recognize a Canadian city, a company or organization implementing leading vehicle-to-everything initiatives that include cybersecurity. This award is sponsored by Invest Stratford and Rhizome Networks. Again, the city of Stratford has been globally recognized as one of the smart cities within Canada, and they're doing some great work within that envelope. And the winner is eScript. And accepting the award on behalf of eScript or eScript is Ken Schultz, their general manager of eScript or eScript Canada. I joke because I did ask for clarification, AJ. Is it eScript or is it eScript? They said they are not offended in both ways of saying it.
Well, I think they are doing some amazing work in automotive cybersecurity. They are one of the leaders in this field. On the V2X side, they are doing some great work with Transport Canada. And this is something which definitely is a recognition of the amazing work which eScript has done. And APMA IAC is recognizing them for that amazing work to add value to the smart cities of Canada.
eScript is dedicated to ensuring the safety and security of automotive ecosystems worldwide. At eScript Canada here in Waterloo, our V2X solution is being developed to protect semi-autonomous and autonomous vehicles, making smart cities safe through the provision of secure roadside infrastructure and authenticated communication certificates. We're gratified and grateful for this recognition and are pleased to be part of a vibrant automotive ecosystem in Ontario and Canada. Thank you, APMA, Invest Stratford, and Rhizome.
The second Smart City Cyber Award, again for a Canadian city, company, or organization implementing leading V2X initiatives that includes cybersecurity. This one is sponsored by Ontario Tech University. And the winner is Montreal is doing some great things when it comes to looking at smart cities, both from the intelligent transport system perspective, but also from the automotive cybersecurity perspective. And accepting this award on their behalf is Martin Guy Richard, the Chief Information Security Officer in Montreal.
Yeah, again, I remember the nomination committee. This was one of those homework pieces. We all went away, spent a few evenings going through, digging deeper into what was available per city. And we're talking coast to coast to coast, all the way from the west to the east, to try and understand, there is a lot of smart city initiatives, AJ, but we wanted to make sure that within those initiatives, cybersecurity was something that was at the forefront and was going to be paramount to how they were developing it. So hats off to the city of Montreal.
First of all, thank you, Colin. Thank you, AJ. I have to say I am very surprised and very thrilled for receiving the Smart City Cyber Awards from APMA. It means a lot to everybody working in cybersecurity here at the City of Montreal. We work a lot in the shadows. We protect, we discover, we analyze, we create, we dismantle. We are part of the line of defense for everything in the IT world. At the City of Montreal, IT is not only softwares, servers, and workstation. We also need to protect the digital services offered to the citizens in a smart city, such as the City of Montreal. Next-generation traffic lights, AI systems for flow analysis, and IoT sensors for smart cars and autonomous vehicles are only a small subset of systems in the realm of cybersecurity protection. Receiving an award such as the Smart City Cyber Award is a proof that we are on the right track. And let me tell you that the Smart City Cyber Protection Race is a high-speed chase that never stops. Thank you.
The next award is the Supply Chain Cyber Award, a Tier 2 supplier or lower with a Canadian presence whose implementation or development of cybersecurity has achieved distinction. Sponsored by Windsor-Essex Economic Development. And the winner is BlackBerry QNX. The award has been accepted by Grant Corville, who's the VP of Products and Strategy, BlackBerry QNX. Again, a brand, AJ, that doesn't need to be kind of, described or talked about too heavily because it's a global brand. QNX's work on cyber resilience on the vehicle, QNX's work with their operating system and the number of global vehicles, we're talking in the millions that carry their product, because not only does it allow you to use great functionality, but it is so well secured that it is a global brand for that. So again, hats off to the whole team over at QNX for winning the Supply Chain Cyber Award.
Yes, congratulations to BlackBerry QNX. Great work being done by them. They're leading the automotive cybersecurity initiatives globally. So congratulations to them, and we look forward to more successes from their team.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't checked out their Jarvis software, you must check it out. Go BlackBerry QNX, Jarvis. It will blow your mind. It's the closest thing I've seen to Iron technology, to be honest. The next award is for the Young Cyber Achievement Award, an individual under 30, AJ, working in Canada with achievements in automotive cybersecurity in a private, public, or academic capacity. This award is sponsored by the University of Windsor. And the winner of this Young Cyber Achievement goes to Noah Campbell, the lead on tech community program initiatives as the program manager over at IBLS, and also working with WeConnect and Yvonne and her team. Again, AJ, Noah is such a breath of fresh air, a ball of energy, and I worked with him closely as the pandemic was, making us all work from home, I believe, kind of early April, late March. He did a whole cyber, not just cyber, it was a whole hackathon, and they developed an initiative specifically for developing a supply chain for PPEs, and the work I saw NOAA do, by the way, on the weekend. This wasn't a Monday to Friday initiative. This was a weekend initiative, and the way NOAA and his team led this, I was super impressed. So when he was nominated and shortlisted, he had my support. So, hats off to NOAA and the whole team over at IBLS and WeTech.
Noah is a very dynamic individual. I know him because he's been running Capture the Flag initiatives, and he's been working on various automotive cybersecurity initiatives in the Windsor region. Great energy, as you said, very passionate. So big congratulations to Noah on winning the Young Cyber Achievement Award from APMA IAC.
Hi, I'm Noah Campbell, Tech Community Program Manager for WeTech Alliance and the Windsor-Essex Economic Development Corporation, joining you from the official VR Cave partner of Project Arrow. I am thrilled to accept the APMA's Institute of Automotive Cybersecurity Young Cyber Achievement Award. As Windsor-Essex continues to transform into the automobility capital of Canada with a focus on entrepreneurship, cross-border technologies, and of course the cybersecurity of connected and autonomous vehicles, it's a privilege to be recognized for our accomplishments in this space. Many thanks to the APMA for their partnership and recognition of our efforts, and of course to my friends, family, and colleagues for their ongoing support and leadership.
Well, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all of our winners. I think those 10 categories really brought a widespread of talent and also kind of sectors and jurisdictions together to hopefully reflect how important cybersecurity is. And, we're just super proud to have, the team behind IAC making the difference and making sure that cybersecurity continues to be taken more seriously. AJ?
Congratulations to all our winners. They are doing some amazing work in automotive cybersecurity. And I will say that, there were other nominations, there were other nominees. They are also doing some great work. And actually, I hope to see their names, those organizations, those individuals in 2021.
Yeah, and again, AJ, why don't you thank our sponsors again?
Big thanks to all our sponsors, which includes ABC Technologies, Ontario Tech University, David Johnston Research and Technology Park, Invest Stratford and Rhizome, KPMG, Microsoft, TrustWave, University of Windsor, Windsor-Essex Economic Development, and Woodbridge.
Because these awards would not happen without their support. We hope this is a long-term, ongoing commitment relationship. We do see these awards growing as we unfold them every year. And really, we're hoping that, these trophies, these pieces of recognition, begin to make a difference, give everybody that want and desire to say, hey, next year we want to win a particular award from those particular categories.
And I think, Colin, it might be good to highlight at this stage our logo of the Cyber Mobility Awards. What we are showing is the key to the automotive sector, which is the cyber solutions. We are not saying it's a lock. We are saying it's a key because we want to open those solutions and solve those challenges.
Very well said. Yeah, that logo was kind of, developed and designed, to make sure it recognizes, as AJ said, the opportunities that are there. Cyber is to be embraced. It's not to be feared. Technology is being embedded into everything. Software and hardware can be found in most products around the vehicle and its ecosystem. So the closer we get to that key, the more we use that key, the better we become. No, AJ?
Totally. And once again, thanks to our sponsors, thanks to our nominees, thanks to our award winners. They are helping us open those barriers, open those locks, using the Cyber Mobility Awards as a key to open those awards. And we hope to see that happening more and more as this sector develops.
Great. And so as we begin to conclude the ceremony, we want to let everybody know that the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association will be holding our annual conference, which is going to be virtual this year from November the 18th through to the 20th. It's a 3-day, not necessarily 3 full days, but 3 absolutely jam-packed days with some great speakers, some great topics to discuss. It's going to be focused, AJ, around Project Arrow, the APMA's initiative to develop Canada's first zero-emission concept vehicle. And so we're going to bring in the intelligence of where is the auto sector today globally, what's happening in our sector. We're going to talk about zero-emission vehicles, the complete supply chain. We're going to have some great conversations with individual companies that are working within this brand new supply chain. For some brand new, for others they've been in this for over 30 to 40 years. And then we're going to talk about, you know, funding and financing and raising capital in order to make sure that that sector, this growing sector, stays sustainable. For more information, please visit the apma.ca/APMA-annual-conference-2020. You should register. Registration is open, and we are very excited to be sharing this virtual conference with everyone. And AJ, it's 2020, and we want to make sure we welcome everyone back next year in October of 2021.
And I'm sure we will see some amazing individuals, amazing organizations doing some awesome things in automotive cybersecurity. This is just the start of the journey. This is something where the next 5 to 10 years, I see new challenges and new solutions to that. But thanks to our sponsors and thanks to our nominees and awardees for this year. And I do hope to see many of them back in 2021.
And hopefully it's going to be in person as well, as opposed to virtually.
That would be awesome. Really looking forward to that.
And so, AJ, as we wrap up, thank you very much for your time and your leadership when it comes to cybersecurity. I feel the auto sector here in Canada is so much better since you stepped up and began to really lead both the APMA Cybersecurity Committee as the co-chair, you know, the ideas and the passion you bring, which has helped us develop products like the CyberKit 1.0, and we're obviously working on CyberKit 2.0. So, you know, thank you from the APMA team, and I'm sure from the Cybersecurity Committee as well.
Thank you, Colin. But I have to say this, that if we work as a team, it's what we are doing cannot be done by an individual. But I do want to thank yourself, and I want to thank Flavio for your foresight and leadership in ensuring that we move forward with APMA Institute of Automotive Cybersecurity and become a global leader in this area. We know that the things which we are doing at apmaIAC is something which are globally being recognized, and we love to add value throughout the whole sector on this various initiatives for automotive cybersecurity.
Great. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again in 2021.